I'm gonna break down the complete roadmap of one of the most viral YouTube channels in detail for you. This relatively new channel called Archivist managed to reach around 2 million views in just 3 months, and its most popular video has gained over 250,000 views. At first glance, you might think building a channel like this is difficult or complicated, but the truth is, it's not like that at all. I've simplified and smoothed out the entire path so you can start in the shortest possible time, all with the help of artificial intelligence. One of the biggest advantages of this channel is that it's completely faceless, meaning you don't need to appear on camera. On top of that, it operates in a popular evergreen niche, a niche that always has an audience and never loses demand. According to Social Blade statistics, this channel earns over $600 per month. In terms of topic, you could say the channel is active in the history niche, but not in a cliched way. Instead, it focuses on historical conspiracy theories and creates highly engaging videos. This is exactly what drives massive interaction, because audiences interested in this type of content are usually very passionate, leave long comments, get into discussions, and watch the videos until the very end. That's exactly the kind of behavior that acts like fuel for the YouTube algorithm. In this video, I'm going to teach you all the tricks and techniques for creating videos like this step by step. And once you watch the training until the end, you'll be able to easily start your own YouTube channel from today. I strongly recommend watching the video all the way through, because I'm going to share some extremely professional techniques with you. On top of that, I'll put all the prompts I use into a single document in the video description, so you can easily use them yourself. Before we start the tutorial, let's first watch a sample of the kind of video we're going to create. And by the way, if you enjoy the video, make sure to like it and leave your comment. Let's get started.
Stand in front of any Gothic cathedral built in medieval Europe. Look up at the vaulted ceilings. Study the flying buttresses. Trace the geometry of the rose windows. Now ask yourself a simple question. How did illiterate stonemasons, living in what we call the Dark Ages.
Now it's finally time to start producing content. But before anything else, we need to find the right topics. There are 2 main ways to do this. The first method is to model successful channels. You simply go to your reference channel, pick one of the videos that has performed well, and copy its title. Then you head over to the AI tool Claude and ask it to generate, for example, 10 new ideas in the same style and based on the same structure. You hit enter and Claude immediately starts giving you ideas that fit the same high-performing format. The second method is to use a professional, fully prepared instruction that I've created for you, which took several days to build. To use it, all you need to do is copy the instruction, paste it into Claude, and enter the number of ideas you want in the specified section. For example, I enter 10. Claude then instantly starts generating ideas for you. With this method, you'll always have access to thousands of fresh, usable ideas. Once you've chosen your topic, the next step is writing the script. You copy the script prompt, paste it into the AI tool, and then place your chosen topic in the designated section. For example, I copy idea number 8, paste it there, and hit enter so Claude can start generating the script. I chose Claude because it performs extremely well when it comes to writing long-form content, and you can easily extend your script to more than 20 minutes if needed. In the end, it delivers a professional, documentary-style script and even provides the references and sources it used so you can review them and be confident that your content is based on credible information. However, before using the script as is, there's one very important point you should keep in mind. YouTube is full of AI-generated content, and if you use the output exactly the way it is, your video can easily end up looking similar to someone else's. To make your video stand out, always review the script, make some edits, and add your own tone and personal perspective. It's these small touches that make your content unique and hard to copy. Once your work is done, it's time to move on to the next step, voiceover. My personal recommendation is that if you have a good microphone or a suitable voice, you should read the script yourself, because this allows the audience to connect with your content more effectively. But if that's not an option, no worries, AI can help us out. In this tutorial, I'm using the Minimax tool because it offers affordable subscriptions compared to other tools and delivers good sound quality. One important point, make sure to use tools that don't produce robotic or artificial sounding voices. Simply click on the text-to-speech option to enter the voice creation section. Here you can listen to different voices and choose the one that best fits your video. Next, we go to Claude and copy our script. To keep the video from getting too long, I'm selecting just a short part of the script to paste here. By enabling the appropriate option, you can also convert much longer scripts into audio. Finally, click Generate to create the voiceover, and once it's ready, you can easily download the audio file. Now we move on to the next step, creating the visual elements of the video. One of the biggest advantages of this niche is the flexibility. You can use ready-made video footage, AI-generated images, or a combination of both. To use footage, simply read your script carefully and extract the main keywords. Then go to Pixabay and search using these keywords to access thousands of free high-quality video clips. For example, I search for Gothic Cathedral, and as you can see, relevant clips appear that I can use in my video. Just make sure to use sites that offer royalty-free content and include links to each clip in your video description to give proper credit. The second method for creating visuals is producing unique images, which makes your video truly stand out. For this, open the provided doc file, copy the image prompt, and paste it into Claude. Claude immediately generates image prompts tailored to your script. I use ImageFX for creating visuals because it's free and produces excellent quality. I paste the prompts and click Generate to create the images. As you can see, the outputs are high quality and visually striking. Of course, you can also use real images depending on your script, and by combining photos and video clips, you can craft a professional and engaging video. Once all the images are generated and saved, it's time for the next step, putting everything together to create the video. But before we start editing, I prepared a thumbnail prompt for you. Just copy it and paste it into Claude. Based on your script, Claude will generate 2 professional thumbnail prompts. You can turn these into eye-catching thumbnails using Leonardo AI, and if needed, do the final customization with Canva. For editing, I use a desktop version of CapCut. First, I import all audio files, images, and video clips. I start with the audio, placing it on the timeline. Make sure to remove any long silences. Then I add images and video clips, cutting their length to match the narration. Next comes transitions. I use the black fade transition and apply it between all scenes to give the video a smooth, professional flow. For images, I use keyframes, one at the start and one at the end, slightly increasing the scale to create a soft cinematic zoom. I repeat this for all images. To make the video more engaging, I add effects. First, black noise to give a more historical feel, then film frame to make the final output look like a polished historical documentary. Next is subtitles. I go to the captions section and click Generate. It might take a bit of time, but once done, be sure to check that they're accurate and error-free. You can also use the template section to style the captions and make them more visually appealing. Finally, when everything is ready, export the video in your desired resolution. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a like. Your support helps me explore and share even better niches. And if you have any suggestions, drop them in the comments. Thanks for sticking around. Now, let's watch the final result together.
Stand in front of any Gothic cathedral built in medieval Europe. Look up at the vaulted ceilings. Study the flying buttresses. Trace the geometry of the rose windows. Now ask yourself a simple question. How did illiterate stonemasons, living in what we call the Dark Ages, suddenly develop the mathematical precision, architectural knowledge, and engineering expertise to build structures that modern engineers still struggle to fully explain? According to official history, Gothic cathedrals emerged in the 12th century. They appeared rapidly across Europe. Notre Dame de Paris, Chartres, Reims, Cologne, Salisbury, Canterbury. We are told that medieval builders, many of whom could not read or write, designed these structures using nothing more than basic tools, rope, and intuition. But when you examine the evidence, the timeline, and the sheer complexity of what was achieved, the official narrative begins to collapse under its own weight. Let's start with what we know for certain. The construction of a single Gothic cathedral often took between 100 and 300 years. Generations of workers lived and died without ever seeing the finished building. Yet somehow, the architectural vision remained consistent across centuries. The measurements stayed precise. The proportions remained mathematically perfect.